How you doing today, guys? Welcome back to another day of 7th grade math. This is Mr. Gomez, your favorite teacher in the whole world, and today we're gonna do a few more samples of area of composite figures. Now, in this one, on the previous video, you can check it out right there. Go ahead and check that one out. We talked about this one right here. Just a brief introduction to this. Now, on the one that we're gonna be doing today, we're gonna go on into a little more detail or more complex composite figures, okay? So, 1 and 2, you have represented on a graphing paper, and all you gotta do is estimate, okay? You're just estimating. Each square represents 1 square foot. So let's go ahead and work on number 1. I'm not gonna do number 2, just because I don't wanna make this video too long. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a dot or a 1 on all the full squares right there. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All of the ones that are completely full. Now, on the ones that are almost full, I'm also gonna put a 1. This is 1. This is almost full. This is almost full. And then on the other ones that look like half of them, I'm just gonna put something like this, different color. And then I'm gonna count everything. So on the orange ones, I have 1, 2, oh, let's count all the whole ones. I have 4 right there. I have, how many right here? 5, that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, almost whole ones. Then I'm gonna focus on the yellow ones. These two are gonna make 1. Plus 1. These two are gonna make 1 plus 1, and these two are gonna make 1, so plus 1. 19 plus 3 is 22 units squared. That's actually feet squared. Each square represents 1 square foot, so the answer is 22 feet square. Make sure when we talk about area that you include the little 2 on top, okay? That represents square units. Let's just quickly do number 2. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but let's just go ahead and work on that one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I have 26 whole ones, or almost whole ones. Now, the dots, every 2 dots makes 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4. So 26 plus 4 is 30 feet square. This is super easy, super simple, not rocket science. Now, when it gets a little more complicated, it's in shapes like this, because now we have to use the formulas. So if we look at this one, this might look like a blueprint of a house, okay? This is the entrance, and then I don't know, something like that. You get the idea, okay? So if you look at that one, it kind of looks like a blueprint of a house, but I gotta find the total square units for that one. So the first step I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break this into rectangles, because I can see that is, or you can, let's do different ways. I can see that I have a big rectangle right there. I have another one just like it over here, and I'm left with this one right there. Now, the 2 blue ones in this one, they are the same. So if I find the area for one, I can just put it on the other one as well. So now, formulas for rectangles is base times height. And in this one, I can see that my base is 5 and the height is 8. So it's 5 times 8, which is 40. So this is 40. This one is exactly the same, so it's also 40. So far, so good? You following? Now let's look at the pink one, because right now it's also a rectangle, base times height. However, I only see one number. I only see the 6. I need the height. What is the height of that rectangle? And this is the problem that you're gonna come across all the time. So you gotta start looking for the missing numbers. I need to know how tall is this right there. Is there any way I can find how tall that is? Because I know this is 4, this is 4, and this whole wall is 8. So I'm looking for this spot right there. How can I find that? How can I find it? And if you notice, this goes all the way to here, same as this goes all the way to here. And I know that this piece right there, the yellow one, is 4 because it says so right there. That's what it says right there. I just need to know what is this number right there. Can anybody tell me what that number is or how you can find it? Okay, if I know that from here to here is 8, that means that this right here has also to be 8 as well. From here to here is 4, so that means 8 minus 4 is also 4. So this wall is 4, and then I found it. 6 times 4 is 24. So 24 right there. And all I gotta do is add them all up. Just add them all up. 40 plus 24 plus 40. 40 and 40 is 80. And 24 is 104 feet squared. Now there's a different way that you can do this. There's a different way that you can do this. I'm gonna just kind of redraw it right here and show you something. If you look at that one, that was the same shape. If you find the area for this whole thing right there, this is 8, and the bottom is gonna be 5 plus 6 plus 5. So this is 16. So you can find the area for the whole thing. 8 times 16. That's 80 and 40. That's 120. No, 128. And if you find this right here, you can just go ahead and subtract it. And that one is a 6 by 4. So 128 minus 24, because we found it, is 104. Same thing. You can find it like that as well. It's gonna be the same thing. Or you can also see it a different way, and it's gonna be all the same. You can say, well, mister, I see a rectangle right here, I see a rectangle right here, and I see a big rectangle right there. That is fine too. Either way is gonna give you the same area. Any questions so far? Alright, let's look at number 4, because 4 is gonna be a little more complicated. Somebody tell me, what two shapes do you see? The two shapes. The big one. What's the big one? Right here. What shape is this? It's a rectangle. Again, area equals base times height. So it's going to be 12 times 16. 12 times 16 is going to give you 192. Now, where it gets a little complicated now is going to be right here. Right there. Those are called semicircles or half of a circle. So to find that, we're gonna need to know the formula. Area of a circle is pi times radius times radius. You can find it, but then since they're half of a circle, at the end you're gonna have to divide by 2. So you're gonna have half of a circle, so at the end you just divide by 2. Okay? Why divide by 2? Because I only have half of a circle. The only thing over here is that they are different sizes, so we're gonna have to do 2 different ones. So now we need to know the radius. And if I look over here, I don't have any number right there. All I know is that from here to here is 16. From here to here is 4. From here to here is 4. So 16 minus 8 is gonna give me 8. However, this line right here represents the diameter. And I say the radius is diameter divided by 2. And you can go ahead and check that video. Go ahead and check that video about circles that we talked about on the previous one. So, radius is diameter divided by 2. So my radius is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. For that big circle, semicircle. So now all I gotta do is substitute it in. We're gonna go ahead and sub the values in. So it's for pi is always 3.14, and it tells you that right there. Times 4 times 4. Multiply those two first because they don't have decimals. This is 16 times 3.14. And when you multiply those two, the area is 50.24. And these are meter squares. However, that's the area for the whole circle. That's the area for the whole circle. I only have half of a circle, so I need to divide that by 2. So half of the area is going to be 50.24 divided by 2. So half a circle is going to be 25.12 meters squared. So the area for this one is 25.12 meters squared. Now I gotta do the same, but I'm gonna do it for the smaller one right here. And I need to know the radius right there. Now I know that from here to here is 12, and I'm taking away 8. So 12 minus 8 is also 4. So my diameter is 4. So that means my radius has to be 2. Okay? Half of the diameter is the radius, and I'm going to do the same thing. A equals pi times radius, which is 3.14 times 2 times 2. This 2 makes 4 times 3.14. When you multiply that, you get the area of the circle. The whole circle is 12.56. However, you got to divide that by 2. And when you do TIVO, you get 6.28 meters squared. And that's for this one right there. Now, all you got to do is add them all up. That, and that. So 192 plus 25.12 plus 6.28. When you add that, all of it, you get 223.4 meters squared for this one. Any questions so far? This is just like the one we did on the previous video. I'm not gonna go over that because it'll take too much time. I can go ahead and simplify this for you. I see a rectangle, a triangle right there. Area equals base times height divided by 2. I know the height is 3. The base, however, is not given to me. But I know from here to here is 12. From here to here is 4.5. So 12 minus 4.5 is going to be 7.5. Multiply, divide by 2, you get the area for the triangle. And then you have a big rectangle, which is A equals base times height, which is 6 times 4.5. And then I have a smaller rectangle from here to here. A equals base times height, which is 3. And the base is 12, is also 7.5, just like this one right here. Find the area and then add them all up and you'll get the answer. Now, does anybody, let's go ahead and finish it up just for the sake of it. I did it a little faster. That's fine because you need to get used to finding everything a little fast. 6, I'm going to find the black one. 6 times 4.5, you get 27. So the area for this is 27. And then for the rectangle on the pink one, 7.5 times 3 gives you 22.5. And the triangle, the red one, is 7.5 times 3 and then divide by 2, you get 11.25. Add them all up. So we're going to add 27 plus 22.5 plus 11.25, and you get a total area of 60.75. Does anybody have any questions for me today? Okay, don't forget to check the other videos. If there's no more questions, that is it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.